Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Minecraft video on my channel. My name is KIllFeed, or Brandon here today, and if you guys are new, make sure you do hit that subscribe button as we just hit 21k. This is crazy. We're growing at an amazing rate, and I cannot thank you guys enough. Also, make sure you do hit that like button as we're gonna aim for 200 likes on today's video. Alrighty guys, so before we get into any part of the video, this is actually not my build. This is a build by Old Guy here on YouTube. He actually goes in full depths on iron farms and literally explains it to a T. So if you guys want to know everything about an iron farm or potentially how to spawn an iron golem even faster, go ahead and go check out his channel. Top link in the description. But if you guys want to know everything that you need for this build, it will be in the pinned comment down below. Go ahead and go check it out. It's not very much, and it is a very, very simple build. Okay, guys, so the first thing I would do is make sure you're about 150 to 200 blocks away from any village or anything like that, just to give yourself some extra space. So what we're going to do is that we're going to create a 25 by 25 square, and we're going to fill it all in. Okay, guys, so once you have that done, it should look something like this. And then now what you're going to do, you're actually going to fill in this whole entire square. Okay, guys, so now that you're done with that, we're actually going to be adding in another layer just here on top. So what you're going to do, you're actually going to do 4 rows on each side, just like this. Okay, guys, so now you're going to go to all 4 sides and just fill it in just like that. Make sure you're in 4 deep, and I'll show you guys what it should look like whenever I'm done with this. Okay, guys, so this is what it should look like right here. See how I went 1, 2, 3, 4 in, just like that. Okay, guys, so the next thing what we're going to do with this farm is that we're actually going to find the center of it. So what we're going to do, we're going to go in 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's going to be the center of our actual farm. And this is where we're going to be placing our hoppers. So what we're going to do, we're going to dig 1 block underneath and then dig 2 down. And we're going to go to one side of the farm. This is going to be for our collection system. You don't want to be putting this in too late, simply because whenever you add in water, it's kind of already pointless, I guess you can say, to add it in, just because it does take a little trial and error. So we're going to go ahead and jump up. And what we're going to do is we're going to just simply start from the chest, and we're going to work our way back. So you guys know how to place hoppers. Crouch, as I did in there, crouch and place your hoppers all the way back in. Now this is where you're going to use majority of them, but it's all good because hopefully you guys have a good iron farm. So as soon as you get to this point right here, where you have to go up, all you're going to do is just crouch and place a hopper on top, and you're going to fly up, knock out the glass, and then we're just going to go ahead and place our hoppers 3 high, just like this. And then, yes, make sure you do cover in the hole over your hoppers, because you do not want anything to actually, like, no water or cats to get stuck in here. Go ahead and fill it all the way up. Okay, guys, so for the next step, what we're going to do, we're going to be placing in temporary blocks. I'm going to be using glass. It's just a temporary block. You will be removing these, so please don't use your glass. So what we're going to do, we're going to come to the top hopper. Doesn't matter what side you start on. You're going to place 2 here, 2 here, and then 2 here. The best way, the rule of thumb to do, is to do 3 to the side to make sure there's 2 blocks you can place. Like, you see how there's 2 here where I can place? Do it 3 times. Place the glass 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now this is going to be the spawning spot for our beds. Now, like what Old Guy did say in his video, is that one of these beds will actually be the center of the village. We don't know which one. I'm pretty sure. Don't hold me to that. Please, Old Guy, don't comment down below. Tell me I'm an imbecile, but I'm pretty sure you will not know what bed is the actual center. Besides, it's just one of these. So what we're going to do, we're going to place our beds in a little weird, like, I don't even know how to do this, like a spinning circle, I guess you can say. You're going to place your beds just like this, but this is not the only beds we're going to place. So just make sure you know in this next step that each 2 blocks equals 1 bed. So 1 more, that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then 21. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and place our beds down. Simply just like this. We're going to place one like this, like that, like that, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this. So as you can count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then there's 12 right here. 12 plus 9 is 21. That's the amount of the beds you want. And yes, you do need to be putting your beds just like this, because we need the golems to spawn in the most central spot of the village of itself. And yes, we have created a village whenever we add in our villagers. Okay, guys, so this is going to be a little harder part of the actual farm itself. So what we're going to do, we're going to place 1 sign here, 1 sign here, 1 sign here, and then 1 more. You want to come out 4 just like that on each side. Oh, let me pick up my sign. So really you only need to crouch on the first one, and then you can uncrouch and then place your signs. Just like that. And do it on all 4 sides. Okay guys, so before we actually put in our lava, there's some things we have to do. What we're going to do is you're going to crouch and you're going to aim for this sign right here. It doesn't matter what sign, like what side you're doing the sign, because you're going to be doing it on almost all of them. You're going to go ahead and place the sign right here. And then you're going to come out and place the sign right here. And then place one more right here. And whenever you're done with that, you're going to come to this first one, place one here, and then place one here. Don't worry about this one because we don't need it. And then you're going to come to this sign right here, to the second one out, or the third one out, I'm sorry, and you're going to place the sign. And then you're going to come to the other side, and you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to aim right here, hit that sign, hit that one, and then make sure you do the last one. This right here is to do with your lava. This is going to be keeping your lava in place. You do not want to do this last because you don't want water to be pushing you around while you're putting up signs. That is a very scary thing to deal with. So we're going to keep doing it. Oh, see like that? If you aim for this sign right here, you're actually going to do wrong. You want to aim for that sign right there so it can put a sign like a little box. And just do the same that we did on the other side, on this side. Like I said, you don't want to do this last because this could really mess you up with the water pushing you around. And it's very, very annoying. I actually tried to do it before, and it's just no bueno. So go ahead and do it just like this. And we are done. Okay, guys, so for the next step on what you're going to do is you're actually going to bring out your lava buckets. Now you're going to crouch, and you're going to place it on the top hopper. 1, 2. Go ahead and come to the other side, do 1, and come to this far side and do 1 more. Now, there'll be some fire just like that here, but don't worry about it because that fire is just a weird particle or a weird fake effect. I mean, nothing's really on fire. It's really saying the signs are on fire, but signs can't burn. So we're okay. So that is completion of your first layer. Now, we're going to go ahead and jump to the second layer. Okay, guys, so now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and crouch and place a hopper into here, and then we're going to place 1 more in, just like this. Now what we're going to do, we're actually going to crouch place all these hoppers into each other. Just like I do here. And I did forget to do 1 step down here. I'm sorry, and I do apologize. What we're going to do, you're going to do the same thing as we just did up there. You're going to go ahead and crouch and place hoppers into this thing right here, and make sure they're all feeding into the same one. Just like that. So now that we have this, we're going to go ahead and place our 2 blocks just like this on top. And what we're going to do now is that we're going to go 7 from the hopper. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you're going to do that on all sides. Okay, guys, so now what we're going to do, we're actually going to link these together. All of the actual platform. We're going to make a big square again up on top, and you're going to fill it in. So now you'll fill in these 4 gaps right here. Okay, guys, so now that you're done with that, what we're going to do is we're going to come up and over 1, and you're going to go ahead and put a ring around this. So once you're done with that one, you're actually going to be adding another one on all 4 sides. Okay, guys, so the next step would be, all you're going to do is instead of placing the 4 signs like we did on the bottom, we're going to be placing 3 on each side of this thing. So just do 3 just like this on all 4 sides. Okay, guys, so now what we did down on below where we made that diamond shape, we're going to do it again. So you're going to aim for this sign and just going to do 2 and then 1. And then you're going to do it on this side. 2. And then you're going to do it on this side as well. And this side. Then what we're going to do is you're actually going to place your lava up on top, and that's all you have to do for that. Okay, guys, so the next step in this, you're going to take your stair, and you're going to come out 2 blocks to the third one, and you're going to go all the way down just like this. Now, you don't want to go all the way to the end because we will be knocking these blocks out. So, again, we're going to leave that 4 block little space, and we're going to go ahead and do this on all 4 sides. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to come to these little 4 blocks, and you're going to knock them out, and then you're going to place 3 pieces of glass just like this. So you'll knock out the bottom and then place the glass on the same level as the stairs. Okay, guys, so pretty much your top layer is basically done. You can go ahead and add in your water now. I'm going to show you guys where to put that. Your top layer and bottom layer will almost be identical. So you're only going to place water on the stair right here, like the first little step, I guess you can say, all the way around on all 4 sides. Not right there though. Just make sure all stairs have water on them, because if not, it could be a little weird. But yeah. Okay guys, so this is what it should look like when you're done. Yes, the water will flow over top of the hoppers, but this is exactly what it should look like. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to knock out this corner back here. Just like we did on the top layer, we're going to knock out the last 4 corners of each side. Just like this, all the way down to the grass. So now what we're going to do, we're actually going to start here, and we're going to take our stairs all the way around each 4 sides, just like this. And now what we're going to do, we're going to fill in the glass just like we did here on top, on the top layer. But with the bottom layer, we're actually going to come out a layer of glass, and we're going to leave a little spot for our villagers. Now, you don't have to fill in this spot right here, but I do like to, just in case a zombie or something. I don't like being, you know, scared out of my mind I'm going to lose a villager. So these are little pods for the villagers. And yes, it is very, very simple. You can use a powered rail or anything, water streams, or a minecart or something like that to go ahead and get them in. It is very, very simple. But we're going to go ahead and fill it all the way up. And then now we're almost done and ready for our villagers. So like I was saying, these pods are very simple to get your villagers inside of them. You can use a powered rail. You can use, I mean, that's probably the best way. I wouldn't use a boat. I would use powered rail. So the main thing you want to do for these ponds is you want to place down some water. So this water is basically for them not to go ahead and aggro their bed. You want them to constantly just stay on the bed, not to aggro each time. So what we're going to do is you're going to place 21 villagers, but you're going to place 5 in each of them, but one of them will have 6. And the best one to do 6 in is if you get a baby. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and there's 5. So we can leave this one just normal, and you do want to put a piece of glass on it whenever they go down. Wait for it, just like that. So you don't want them jumping around. You want them to stay solid in the water. And now there may be a chance to where you don't actually get a baby villager, but go ahead and just fill it all up with 6 if there's no baby village. So that's 4, 5, and then this one we're going to go ahead and throw down 6, just like that. And then make sure you obviously put a piece of glass over it whenever you get the 6 in there, or 5, whatever one you do. So yes, I know you guys are probably wondering, where do we put the water? You're going to put the water on the staircase, just like up on the top layer, and make sure it is all the way around on all 4 layers, or all 4 sides, I'm sorry. Just so all the iron golems will have to be pushed to the center. So this is what it should look like here on the bottom. As you can see, everything is covered in water. So yeah guys, so once you do all of your little pods here, you're going to have 21 total villagers. So I have 5 over there, 6 right there. We're going to put 5 more in here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you do put a piece of glass on top so they're not jumping around. And then we're going to add 5 more over here. Just really, really simple. 1, 2. Now, it doesn't matter if they're a nitwit. They can be any kind of villager. Even if you traded with them before, they can be any kind of villager. So that's 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And let's go ahead and close this thing up. Boom, just like that. So now your iron farm is actually done. This will actually start producing iron around a stack an hour. Now, it typically does about 40 to about 72 pieces of iron an hour. Yes, there's a chance of doing it more. Now, as you guys see, I do have one off in the distance, but it's well over 200 blocks away. So another thing to mention about this farm is that it is primarily an iron farm. You won't get much string from this thing, so your little hoppers won't fill up with string and be completely stupid stuff, but there is a chance that some string will pass through. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure you do go check out Old Guy, the original creator of this build. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you do subscribe. Leave a like on the video if you think it's worthy of it. And comment down below if you guys have any questions. I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.